Hello, and how you doing? And welcome back to another episode of Two Jagoffs. I am your host, Austin Carnes, joined here with
Lucas Coons.
And welcome back to Two Jagoffs, and welcome to This or That, one of our favorite game show episodes that we have been doing for well over 2 years now, which is crazy to say, but we are bringing it back, and we are bringing back a special. Now, as you all know, when we do a special here on Two Jagoffs, we typically bring on an honorary Jagoff. But we have something new we are trying today. Mr. Jack Dean is not with us. Kevin Homa is not with us. Not even my dad is with us today, because we are bringing on a brand new honorary Jagoff, someone who has helped us behind the scenes a little bit here and there. He is also the co-host of one of my other podcasts, Steel City Commuters. If you listen to my radio show, The Austin Carnes Show on WPPJ, you would hear him a couple of times on there, and now he is making his Two Jagoffs debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, for the first time ever on Two Jagoffs, Nicholas Brown. Nick, how's it going, my friend?
We finally made it to Carnegie.
We have finally made it.
The progress that we made this morning was absolutely atrocious.
It was hell.
It was hell.
It was
Just
hell.
trying to get to Carnegie took forever.
It was absolute hell, but Nick is finally here. Lucas, unfortunately, there's still some power issues around here, so we're not in the studio. We're back.
This is pre-recorded, by the way.
This is pre-recorded. We are back at home, but yeah, here we are. So, Lucas, you know this or that very well. Obviously, you give me a scenario, and I have to choose either this or that. And Nick, you get to play along as well. I know you have a couple of bonus scenarios.
Because we did this for Steel City.
We did do this for Steel City as well. Lucas, I think you should start this off, though. Set the tone for us early today, and please don't give me a headache.
All right, well, I'm gonna start us off light because I have a lot of very give Austin a headache questions, but we're gonna start off light here. This is mainly more towards Nick because I know me and you've talked about this before. But Two Jagoffs or the Austin Carnes Show? What do you prefer?
Well, that's a good one. I've only really been on the Austin Carnes Show twice, and I listen to Two Jagoffs a lot more. I like Two Jagoffs a lot more because you're more involved, Lucas, and you have to throw in Lucas carries, and you give a lot of insight. With the Austin Carnes radio show, it's just Austin babbling on, and eventually we get there, but we get to the point. But Two Jagoffs, I'm already getting the looks from Austin, so you know that answer isn't going to be taken.
You want to back up a little bit in case he goes.
Well, that's why I'm getting over on new management side here.
So you're just not going to talk about any of the guests that we've had on, none of the game shows that we do, none of the fun episodes, like outside of Lucas Carries. There's also an Ask Austin Anything as well. There's a lot of other stuff Two Jagoffs have to offer. It's not just Lucas.
I do want to mention we do have a new holiday.
We have a new holiday?
We do have a new holiday.
We have a new holiday.
What?
Every Saturday, May 3rd is New Management Day.
That's right. I forgot about that.
New Management Day.
But you're
Yeah,
included
you were
in new
there for
management.
That, you know what? I'm not even mad at that. New Management Day it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Yeah,
Every year.
That was yesterday.
We're going to have to
Yesterday was
celebrate
New
every year.
Management Day. We are going to celebrate every year.
That means cake. with
So you're
party.
saying Two Jagoffs?
Yes, for sure. Because of the interviews on Two Jagoffs and the longer form conversation and the amount of episodes each week come out.
I will 100% agree with you. It has to be Two Jagoffs. Two Jagoffs is my baby. It's my bread and butter. I love the Austin Carnes Show, but that's only a seasonal thing. So until it can become full-time and I maybe get on my own radio station down the line, that would be maybe a little bit different. But there's going to be different variations of the Austin Carnes Show for years to come. So right now, its home is on WPPJ. Who knows? It might expand and go elsewhere. But Two Jagoffs, though, it's my baby. I love it. You're officially on it now, Nick. Two Jagoffs for all day. All day, every day. And I think you're already going to agree with Lucas. It's Two Jagoffs.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the first one. I'm going to start off with an easy question, okay? Because I like to always start with the easy ones, and then we progressively get harder and harder and harder. So this is the most simplest question I'm going to ever ask either one of you. And I'm not as into the colors as Lucas is. If you don't know what I mean, Lucas likes to give a lot of random colors. I'm not going down the random color route. We're going to stay basic
Oh, don't
here.
you worry.
We're
going down that route.
So I'm going to stay basic here, because these are two common colors, and I want to know what you guys prefer. Red or blue? Simple. Not Vanta Red or any of these random colors or Dragon
It was
Blood.
Vanta Black, actually.
It was Vanta Black. So red or
Hey,
blue?
look, this is like Vanta Black.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Blue.
You're a blue guy?
Yes.
Why?
I feel like blue resonates with America, all America.
Red's also-
Red's also there. Though.
Yeah, but if you more look at it, especially at Austin Carnes' house, I call it the All America house. Literally, as soon as we pulled up, I said, this is the All America house. It's blue. All things blue. I don't know. Red makes you stand out. Blue, you kind of fit in with it more. I go with blue.
Lucas?
I'm gonna say red.
Of course he is. Of course he has disagreed
blue.
with me.
No. Blue was my favorite color for a long time, but more recent, I just like red stuff more. I wear red more often. I don't know. I like red. I think it mixes with a lot of other colors well.
I feel like red matches better with stuff too. and I feel like personally I like myself in red over blue. But
I
I'm
would
not gonna.
have never known.
Yeah, I'm actually in all red today, but I'm not gonna lie
Aren't
to
you
you.
in red every day?
Even though I'm in all red right now, and Cardinals are red, and my dad's Chiefs are red, I'm not gonna lie. I actually still like blue. There's just something that I like about the color blue. Like,
Yeah,
it's like a
blue's
nice-
my second.
yeah, it's like
favorite
a
color.
nice light blue is what I like. So I'm gonna agree with Nick here. I'm gonna go blue. But red, I respect. I mean, look at me. I'm in all red right now. So
Because you're Cardinals. You can't disrespect them,
You'll see
even though
in the
they
pro-
disrespect you.
oh, they disrespect me every day, Nick. It's atrocious.
I'm even in red, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I like blue.
Yeah, blue's awesome. Blue's awesome. All right, that's an easy one.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. USA.
You full USA over there, new management?
I mean, I'm drinking the drink that has like USA colors on it.
I am too. All right.
There's no blue on that.
Lucas.
I can make some blue. I could paint it. You never know.
Put some Sharpie on it.
Yeah, right?
All right. We're gonna switch over to a name we mentioned earlier. I got Mr. Jack Dean actually dropped me a couple
Oh
questions.
goodness.
Oh, grief. If he's not here, his questions shouldn't count.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. That's honestly what I'm saying.
Mr. Jack Dean, you're welcome to the podcast, but, you know.
So we have here a marshmallow shaped like a car hinge, or a chicken flavored marshmallow.
What the hell am I
Yo,
supposed to
wait
put
a
on the
minute.
screen for that?
Wait a minute. What in the world?
Hold on, whoa. What am I putting on the screen for that?
Just put a picture of Matt Hardy on the screen real quick.
All right, Matt Hardy can stay on for this. I don't even know what to put on for this.
Put Matt Hardy and then just like put like side by side with some marshmallows.
Okay, Matt Hardy and marshmallows on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't...
Welcome to Jack, by the way.
Mr. Jack Dean...
We're all just living in Mr. Jack Dean's world.
We have an issue then if we're in his world. I don't even know where to go from this.
I don't either, Nick. Can you repeat the
wait.
question?
So all I got is marshmallows in this
We
question.
have a marshmallow shaped like a car hinge, or a chicken flavored marshmallow.
A chicken flavored marshmallow, or a
Marshmallow
marshmallow.
shaped like a car hinge. So you, basically, shaped like you.
Well, chicken flavored marshmallow sounds disgusting.
That's what I was thinking. I don't even know what that even want to
So
taste
a
like.
marshmallow that's shaped like a car hinge.
So shaped like you.
I mean, like we see, like you know, like the Shaq gummies or whatever. Where it
Yes,
has like
the-
Shaq's face on
yeah.
it. So like, what is it? Just a marshmallow of my face, or
No,
God, that'd be disturbing.
when he says build, I think it's like shaped like you.
so it's like my whole body is
yes,
like a marshmallow.
at least that's.
Well,
what
at least that's an edible marshmallow, not a chicken flavored marshmallow. So give me the car hinge, I
Yeah,
guess.
give me the car hinge. I can't go chicken flavor. That I don't even want to sound and even look. Oh, that's disgusting all around.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. Oh goodness
Mr.
gracious.
Jack Dean, there's something wrong with you, honestly. Like, I don't know. What do you want to weigh in here? Do you want to weigh in over here?
I'm probably going with the
Chicken flavor.
I'm probably going with the car hinge shaped marshmallow.
Yeah, because at least it's an actual marshmallow.
Yeah, chicken flavored. What's the matter with you?
Don't look at me. That was Jack.
Why are you asking him questions? His opinions are irrelevant. He's not here in person.
And Mr. Jack Dean's a great guy.
He's a great guy, but he's a weird guy.
That's why he's gonna sit next to you for when we're all together in the media hub.
Oh great, that's gonna be a train wreck.
And we're putting Kevin over there as well.
Oh gosh.
Your dad's on our side, new management side.
New management side. Okay. Let's move into the sports related questions, because after all, I don't know if you remember this or not. It's called Pittsburgh's Hottest Sports Podcast, not Pittsburgh's Hottest Gummy Bear Marshmallow Podcast. So let's start off with a debate that has gone back in time. I feel like we're all going to be in agreement with it, but it's something that should be talked about, especially with the NBA playoffs.
MJ versus LeBron.
It's exactly what it is.
I knew-
Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
MJ, move on.
MJ.
MJ?
Well, I don't know. We talked about it, and
Yeah, you said LeBron.
I did not say LeBron.
You did say LeBron.
I didn't say LeBron.
yeah, you on the one call, I caught you off guard.
You're not going to spread fake news on here. I never said LeBron James. Michael
Yes.
Jordan is undefeated in the NBA Finals, 6-0. He won 1989 Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron has 0. LeBron is 2-12 in his last several playoff matchups. He only has one ring with the Lakers, which was one during the pandemic, which was a shorter season to begin with. He needed Bosh, he needed Wade, he needed Kyrie, he needed Kevin Love. LeBron James is the second greatest player of all time. He is absolutely incredible, absolutely sensational, broke the all-time scoring record, means so much to the game of basketball, and will deeply be missed when he's gone, but he is not the greatest of all time. That is Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Wow, even the
I
middle
didn't know his middle name.
Yeah, what?
Jeez.
Are you stalking
Because
him?
he's the GOAT, that's why. You know what LeBron's middle name is? I don't, because he's the second best.
But don't some stats lean towards LeBron's ways?
Some stats lean toward LeBron ways, but we got to remember, Michael Jordan retired well early into his prime. If Michael Jordan played as long as LeBron did, he may be right where LeBron is, if not further. That's how great Michael Jordan was. And the impact that he made on the players around him and the time that he played in versus the time LeBron played in, when can we ever say there was a time LeBron didn't have help? Even right now with the Lakers, he has Luka. When has LeBron not had help? When has Michael Jordan had help? Once Scottie Pippen got there. That was it. I guess we're all in agreement.
For a change.
For a change. You good over there, Lucas?
I am good over here.
He's always good.
I'll
Never
say-
have to worry
I'll-
about new management.
Yeah, you never have to worry about us.
On the way here, it was back and forth bickering between you two.
Because you were causing drama.
Yeah, you were the one
I
that was
was
causing
driving.
issues.
I was driving.
You were
the
causing
same-
it. You were trying to split us up. You were telling us to be violent towards each other.
Go ahead. Next question.
All right, so let's go to colors now, since Austin.
Oh gosh,
wanted
and
to
this
bring
is where
them
the
up.
fun begins.
This is
and-
where the
Nick,
fun
welcome
begins.
to the two Jagoffs Keller saga. Oh goodness.
Starting off first, we have Stanky Bean.
Stanky Bean. What the hell?
What is that? What kind of color do you coordinate that with? A
I would
light
say it's
purple?
Like, I would say it's like a purple, yeah.
Oh, I know my colors. Okay, light purple.
All right, and then
Wait,
we
wait,
have the.
Stanky Bean. Well, I just gotta think about this for a
Well, I
second.
need to give you the color first, real quick.
Who names the color Stanky Bean?
Obviously, whoever named that one.
No
It's not that
comment.
hard.
Are you already having a headache? Third question in.
Yes.
And our next color is Bruised Ego. Like Austin, every time he gets humbled.
Oh,
Bruised Ego.
that was a shot.
Ego. Was
That's
like
not even a color. That's what? Dark brown?
That's like a brown.
It's brown. It's just brown.
It's just brown.
No,
How,
it's-
how
no,
can
it's
you
like
even
a different
name
shade of
that
brown.
bruised ego? It's brown.
That's
No, it's like it's a Bruised
brown.
Ego brown though.
I swear, I've seen that color like 3 different times with 3 different names before in the past. All right, Nick, how are we gonna break this down?
Yeah,
Stanky
choose
Bean or
one.
Bruised Ego? We going based off the name, or we going based off the shade?
You gotta go name off the like
Based off of what we
the,
would
you gotta go
wear?
based off the color.
Okay, time out. You already asked the question.
Yeah,
You-
wait a minute.
You shut it over there.
It's my
So-
question, so I have to tell you how to go based on it.
So
Why? Because I'm gonna well, I don't know. Stanky bean.
Usually we go off of how you would wear it. Like if we're doing
Yeah,
that's
you're
how
right.
that's what we do most
light
of the colors. on here.
purple.
I'd probably wear the Bruised Ego then.
No, I would wear the light purple.
Really?
Black shorts, black pants with a light purplish
Yeah,
shirt.
I would wear the Stanky Bean because I actually have a hoodie that's like kind of similar to this color.
It's like
I just like the name Bruised Ego a little bit better. That's a weird name.
We're not going off of names. We just
If
said
we're going based off wearing, then
purple.
Stanky Bean.
It's the
We just
purpling
said
of colors.
Stanky Bean.
he's just changing to try and fit it with new management.
Like purpling of America, we're just doing purpling of colors.
May as well, I guess. I don't know. All right, well, next up, let's move into the NFL for a second. The NFL draft wrapped up back in April, and there was an interesting debate that went on. What? You guys
Nothing,
already
just
know
go.
where we're going with this?
No, I actually don't know where we're going with this.
Okay, well, one team specifically, rival
Oh, I
of
do know where
your
we're going
guys' Steelers, the Cleveland Browns, have drafted not one, but 2 quarterbacks this year to join the quarterback room of Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett. We got Shador Sanders, quarterback out of Colorado, or Dylan Gabriel, quarterback out of Oregon. Which quarterback would you two rather have? Now, again, I know we haven't seen either one of them on the professional scale just yet, but based off of what we've seen already from the collegiate level, pro days, and leading up to the NFL draft, which quarterback would you rather have rostered? I need either a Sanders or a Gabriel.
Based off of what I've seen, I would say Sanders is the better quarterback.
Sanders.
Yeah, it's got to be Sanders. His draft just tanked because his dad, him not knowing how an interview works.
He had the leak with Oh wait, what am I talking
The
about?
prank call?
Yeah, the prank call.
That wasn't him though.
That wasn't him, but
Well, like, I mean, that didn't like affect his draft.
didn't affect.
stock,
But
though.
that had some little out. You could
Yeah.
say that it was a little bit of an impact.
I think I had a better job interview than he had a draft interview.
Yeah. Well, yes.
I actually got hired on the spot. He had to wait till the 5th round.
Well, congrats.
Thank you. I'm a Giant Eagle employee. Now I'll be scanning stuff for our promos.
You will be. It's not going to be Nick's hand anymore.
With my hand. Beep.
So now we have to torture you at Giant Eagle.
Oh,
Okay,
whoa,
but,
whoa, whoa.
but are you gonna be able to last longer at Giant Eagle than he's able to last in the NFL?
Probably.
I mean, it's the question that's being asked. So you're both on Team Sanders here.
Yeah, Team Sanders.
Yeah.
This is where the debate gets tough because
Lord.
I don't want to completely dismiss Dylan Gabriel and his talents because Dylan Gabriel is one talented player. But comparing him to Shador Sanders, he's undersized, his arm isn't as strong, and in all honesty, I've seen Shador thrive under pressure better than Gabriel has. I mean, do we need to go back to the playoff game last year against Ohio State? I mean, Dylan Gabriel was completely out of his groove that we are typically seeing him in. Shador Sanders, he's got sacked 94 times over the last 2 years. He's known for making plays on the run. He's known for extending drives. And I feel like that's something that we don't give him enough credit for. I feel like outside of a Cam Ward, he's the best quarterback in the draft that does that. Just because of the amount of pressure he's been on. He hasn't had an all-star line behind him like a Will Howard did at Ohio State, like a Dylan Gabriel did at Oregon, like a Cam Ward did at Miami. So to say that Shedeur Sanders is not ready or does not have experience, I would fully disagree with that because we've seen it at Jackson State and we've seen it at Colorado. But long-term in the NFL, you got to think, which quarterback translates better on the field play? I predict it's going to be Shedeur Sanders. I'm in agreement with both of you guys here. I love Dylan Gabriel. He's going to find a roster spot. It's going to be a solid backup. I don't even think Shedeur is going to be a starter, in all honesty, just with the way teams are viewing him. But out of these two, give me Sanders.
So we're on agreement again.
All in agreement.
Yeah. All right, next up for you, we have
Some more colors.
blanched almond.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm getting a headache just looking at these colors on the phone.
So we have blanched almond.
So it's white.
No, it's
Like
blanched
that's
almond.
beige.
Yeah, it's like beige more than white. if
Go
anything.
back. No, I didn't
Yeah,
see
wait
it.
a minute. That's like white,
Gotta give it a few seconds for the
right?
viewers to
Once
see.
you say white,
I don't even know
It's
what I
more
would
beige
say.
than white.
I mean beige.
It's more beige than white. if
I don't see
anything.
no beige in that. I see white.
Looks like the-
White.
that looks
White
like-
is
That looks like the color of like a
white.
waiting
White
room
is
wall
that.
at the
That's
doctor's.
white.
I guess you have a point. Maybe I'm just colorblind. No.
You say this every time. Like I'm starting to think you are colorblind because every
No,
time we're
because
with each
that's
other,
a
you're like maybe I'm
white.
colorblind.
I don't see no beige in that. What's the
color?
next color?
That's what I'm saying. You guys look at me for approval. I don't know what to say. It's blanched almond. What am I supposed to say?
Tickle me pink.
Give me that one. I like Tickle Me
Give me
Pink.
tickle me pink.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm thinking tickle me pink as well.
That's like reminds me of the background of the one Gwen Stefani video.
yes.
You know what I'm talking-
all hot pink, right?
Not that one. The other one that she sings.
Reminds me of tickle me Elmo.
Not Hollaback Girl. What's her other popular one? The Sweet Escape.
Yes.
The Sweet Escape. That's what that reminds me of. Is Gwen Stefani, the Sweet Escape, and I love Gwen
Do you
Stefani.
want to sing us that real quick?
Well, because I've been acting like sour milk fell on the floor at your fault. You didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold. Hey, there you go. You guys don't know that song?
I know because you sang it whenever me and Kevin were in the car.
Yeah, and you didn't. You were lame. Party pooper.
I didn't know that part of the song.
It's it's the most important part. What do you prefer, Hollaback Girl or Sweet Escape? You know, actually, this is a good transition to my
Ain't
next
no
question.
Hollaback
That would be my next this or
Yeah,
that.
that was on in the car when.
Ah, so you don't even have all your questions done. Like you said you did.
I still needed two more. So
Ah,
there you
here we go.
Hollaback Girl or the Sweet Escape? There we go.
Never
In
heard
part
about
two.
the other one. I like Hollaback Girl because it was on my car today too.
Okay.
And I feel like that's more popular. I feel like that's on
It is.
more.
It
Hollaback
is.
Girl.
I mean, I think Callback Girl's the better song overall, but like me personally, I kind of
Yeah.
like the Sweet Escape song better. I just don't have it memorized off by
That's
heart because I haven't heard it as much. Callback Girl's on the radio every other song for a long time.
Mm-hmm. No, I gotta get.
Why
Sweet
say
Escape.
mm-hmm like it wasn't?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, look, is that Tickle Me Pink?
Yeah. Yes. Honestly, you could make the argument that is tickle me pink.
I think your pink sheep over there from Minecraft is Tickle Me Pink as well. Well, yeah, I would agree with you, Lucas. Give me Sweet Escape. I mean, we've got Gwen Stefani up on the screen. We're talking about the Hollaback Girl. Listen, I will say this, no, Dick. Hollaback Girl is a great song. It is a banger, so I'm not going to disrespect it at all. And by the way, Gwen was awesome on The Voice. It was her and Blake Shelton. They're married now, and
Blake Shelton.
They're both
Now you
hilarious.
Bring country into this.
oh, I love me some country music.
Hate
You know
country.
that. No, we know.
That's why you're not coming to the concert with us because you hate it.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be alone because he's gonna be drinking in the 21 only section.
I'm gonna have to keep him under control then. That's why you're gonna have
You
to.
won't be able to go keep him under control because
You're gonna have to babysit him then.
I'm not 21. I'm younger than you are.
Oh, shit. God damn.
You're next.
I just went.
Yeah, you just.
Oh wait, no,
I
Ted-
just
oh, yeah,
went.
Oh
he
my
made
gosh!
it-
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he counted as a question. Oh my god. So I wasn't ready for this.
Is this another Mr. Jack Dean question for the viewers, or is this?
I mean, I can bring up another.
oh
Mr.
no, that's
Jackie one.
okay. We want real common sense.
I mean, I have two more Mr.
Not
Jackie
color
questions.
but
Well, I mean, I do have some more color
Oh my
questions too. If
gosh.
we want to go that
tickle
route.
me pink.
Lucas Carey promos or Ask Austin Anything promos.
Oh, I'll answer this first. Lucas Carey's promos because I get my ass kicked every promo.
Yeah,
Let's be
Lucas
honest.
Carey's. I want the content.
Here's the thing: the Ask Austin Anything promos, they've got. I would say we've taken a step back with it more because I want to kind of translate those ones into more promos to help. Because you know I'm a big wrestling fan, and my way of trying to get in the wrestling business is I want to show that I can take a bump, and I want to show I can cut a promo. So for Ask Austin Anything, I'm showing my skills on how I'm cutting a promo, which is beneficial for me. But in the Lucas Carey's promo, not only are we having fun with it, you also get to whoop my ass for a promo. So, and it makes better viewers for the audience as well. The audience gets it. And
Yeah, make sure you don't show any future wrestling employer the episode of me and Kevin, Who Knows You Better, where we break down all your injuries and how you got them.
Yeah, and guess what? If we keep doing these Lucas Carey promos the way we're doing them, we're probably gonna add some more injuries to that list. Let's be honest. But no,
You got
Yeah,
crushed.
the next one will be pretty crazy.
yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So no, I'm not gonna disagree with that. I think the Lucas Carey promos are better, but I'm not gonna. We neither one of us can say Ask Us anything are bad because they're good.
It's really weird how promos have gone for us, because for a long time we didn't really have like a standout promo until the first time I ever made an Ask Austin Anything promo. That was our best promo, if you remember. It was like that red
Yeah,
background
that's what I'm
one.
saying. We can't say Ask Us anything was ever bad.
And then that was the best promo probably until
Honestly, the phone call one.
the phone call one, yeah.
Yeah, the phone call one.
And then the most recent Lucas Carey's one.
Oh, the recent Lucas Carey's. I laughed a lot.
That one
at
was great.
That's probably my favorite. In all
I like
honesty.
how it had the chair and the boxes in the same promo.
Exactly. With the ski mask, I live back to that moment.
Hey, you got to give me some credit for selling that stuff, though. I started wiggling my legs as we went up in the air.
I think I was so scared I wasn't gonna pick you up high that I picked you up extra high because I didn't realize how easy it was gonna be to pick you up.
And I jumped as we went
Yeah.
up, too. I turned into Prime Dolph Ziggler.
You were flying as I mentioned.
Yeah, I think you jumped a little harder anticipating me not picking you up high, and I picked you up high not anticipating you to jump so high.
I would pay to see that again in person.
Of course.
Oh, I mean, don't worry, it'll happen again.
It'll happen again.
Do I have to pay for it or do I get it for free?
I mean, now you offered to pay for it, so like.
Just like you offered to pay for my notes earlier.
I do want the Austin Carnes notes. Makes me smell smart. Makes me sound even
To be
smarter.
fair, if you do go on to like some like famous company one day, you're like ESPN's best broadcaster, that actually would be worth more than he's
That
gonna pay
is
for
true.
it.
That is true.
He's gonna pay you $5 for a whole thing of your notes, and then you're gonna go to ESPN, get famous, and it's gonna be worth like $1,000.
But then I have to ask, can I be able to read it? Because
I was just about to say
Chicken
that.
scratch.
Can you even read
Yeah.
it?
Well, I mean, you can still go Austin like sign it, and then it's still worth the money.
look at these notes. Half the time we were on Still City, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but like if that was Tom Brady's, people would pay $1 million for this notebook, even if you can't read it. It's still Tom Brady's.
Let's not compare it. Let's not get out of it.
I'm just saying, like you don't have to be able to read it. If it's someone famous, people are gonna pay for
I
it.
guess. Can we have Lucas Coon's notes? Can
Most of
we
my
pay
notes
for
are
that?
on my phone.
Well, then you better start getting them on paper because I'd pay for them too.
Hey, he finally
You want the
gave-
Nick
well,
Brown
I've
notes too?
I'll take them.
Okay.
I mean, he finally just gave me a folder that I've been asking for months. He finally gave it to me, so maybe I'll start keeping paper notes.
Paper's the way to go. Can't always rely on technology.
I mean, I've always been able to rely on my phone.
If you notice, when we do at the studio, he always has an iPad or computer or phone to take
you're
notes.
always with the
I'm
booklet.
always, yep, I'm the booklet kind
The
of
difference is I can always read mine. Sometimes he struggles.
guy. I do actually struggle sometimes.
Oh, I know. I've seen it on Still
I'll be
City.
like-
He struggles.
My handwriting's terrible. That's why I switched, because I always did paper for like my first year here, but then I was like, oh god, my handwriting might be getting worse actually, so I started using my phone or iPad.
All right. Well, are my back up again, or is this?
You're back up again.
Okay. I'm trying to think of which one I should give you guys, because I have a really good one. You know what? Let's go with this
Are
route.
you gonna full send it with the really good one?
Hmm?
Are you full sending it to the really good one, or are you saving it?
I'm going to save the really, really good one, but I feel like this is an interesting one. This one we probably also are going to agree on, but let's go this route. Who is the greatest Pittsburgh Penguin of all time? Sidney Crosby or Mario Lemieux? I want to hear Nick Brown first.
That's
Dang,
a good one.
cut me off right there.
Yeah, why? You did get cut off. I don't
Because
know.
me and you already know where we're going with this.
I can go a whole different direction.
Yeah, you never know with him.
Now,
I
this
could-
is a 50-50 question right now.
Yeah, because Sid's
My
still.
opinion changes
I
all
don't
the
know.
time.
I could go Sidney Crosby, because if I didn't pick him, I know very well deep inside from you, I would get backlash. Just like when we
Why
went
do you say that?
because when we went in the Penguins debate
Oh, God.
and I tried throwing him under the bus, you were backing him up like he was your guy.
He is my guy. He's our guy. Go, Lucas.
I'm gonna say Sidney Crosby.
It has to be Sidney Crosby.
It has to be.
And
I
I'm
mean,
not
he's
even-
breaking Wayne Gretzky records.
Now, what happens if we said Mario Lemieux?
I would tell you this. How many championships does Lemieux have?
2,
How many does Crosby have?
3.
Exactly.
But you can't just base it off
Yeah, you
one
can't base off
difference.
championships though.
I can, though, because he won it with two different head
Yeah,
coaches.
but like Dan
He won it
Marino.
with-
Dan Marino though.
Okay, well, guess what? He won it with two different coaches. He won it with three different goalies. So, yeah, I can say that. Sidney Crosby won with three different goalies and two different head coaches.
So we passed the
Lemieux
backlash.
won with the same goalie. He won with
Would
the
you
same
say
head
that Kenny
coach.
Pickett's better than Dan Marino in the NFL because
That's the NFL.
Kenny
We're
Pickett has a
talking
Super Bowl?
NHL.
Well, you want to compare people. I mean,
So, you guys are saying Lemieux?
No, I'm saying
No.
Crosby.
We're not arguing then. We're all in
Well,
agreement. Sidney
I'm
Crosby.
saying that there's
He's
other.
bringing up
I'm
another-
saying that there's other arguments than just championships
Yeah.
to base it off of.
Okay, well, let me tell you like this. Sidney Crosby won in 2009, 2016, 2017. Lemieux won in 91 and 92. They were back-to-back years. It was copy and paste the exact same team. There were one less defenseman from the year before.
Crosby's been
Sidney
back to back
Crosby,
besides 2009.
yeah, 2016, 2017. But that 2019 was completely different from the 2016 and 17 year. They missed the playoffs the next year. They were first-round exits the following, and then they had to rebuild their team and come back. The only same players that was there from 09 was Malkin. So, yes, they had to rebuild their whole team. And Fleury. Malkin and Fleury. That was the point I was trying to make.
Can't believe we got rid of Flurry for stupid Murray.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
right.
ridiculous. Not
So
gonna lie.
Crosby it is. We agree.
Crosby
3
it
out
is.
of 3 then, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Are we back to colors?
No, do you want me to go back to colors?
No,
I can
please.
pull one real quick.
Oh, no, that's
I was
okay.
going to say that for the next one, but I can pull one
Oh.
right now.
That's the mistake you made, Nick.
I mean, yeah, you just made that mistake, actually. Hold on.
You want
let
to
me
go
over
more
the
colors?
Yeah, we're going to the colors.
Let's get him out of the way.
You like your colors, don't you?
He actually, no, Jack actually made a really good point last time he was on. He says that he hates the colors, but then he talks about them and brings them back up in episodes more than me and Jack do.
Do you actually?
You see how he mentioned Vanta Black earlier?
Yes.
Nobody else is going to mention that, but he does, because he brings them back up.
Because even when we're not on the podcast, they pound into my head about these stupid colors.
We haven't talked about colors yet
Yeah.
in the casino group chat.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be now after this. We got Tickle Me Pink.
Yeah, you're probably going to bring them up. Me and Nick aren't.
Old management's always going to bring it up.
Yeah.
What's the
Because he's
color?
old management.
Old,
He likes to
yeah.
run like
You
the
like
old
the
What's
old
the
way.
color,
colors.
Lucas?
All right, we got Purple Mountain Majesty.
What the hell? Purple Mountain. Wait, what?
Purple Mountain Majesty.
Oh, Majesty.
I think he likes it because I say it so calm and like I've been studying it.
Purple Mountain Majesty.
It's like, what is that, like a violet?
No, that ain't no violet.
No, I don't. You turned your phone too quick. I couldn't tell.
I forgot to analyze the colors. I can
Like a
just look at
lavender,
it.
right?
Lavender.
Yeah,
That's more like a
it's
lavender.
not a violet.
Lavender.
Okay, what's
I wonder which hat can I match this color?
Yeah,
to?
right?
There's a couple. Right? Probably that one right there, the Penguins one.
Yeah, actually, that is.
Hey,
That is
that's a
lavender.
Purple Mountain Majesty hat over there.
It's purple.
Mountain
Next
Majesty.
Next up, Hippie Trail.
I wouldn't want to be in public wearing hippie trail colors. So I gotta go Purple Mountain Majesty.
Looks like piss.
Yeah, really.
All right, wait. I'm not using this as one of my questions, but Hippie Trail or Hay Bale Yellow? He doesn't understand this one, but you will.
Probably hippie trail.
Hippie Trail over Hay Bale Yellow?
Huh?
This over Hay Bale?
Hippie trail over hay bale yellow, but I'm taking Purple Mountain Majesty or whatever the hell it's called.
Purple.
Hey, this kind of looks like that pirate's hat right there.
Yes.
So I got a
You
hippie trail
have a
hat.
Hippie Trail hat and you have a Purple Mountain Majesty hat.
So all your colors that you have, we can match to a hat.
Yeah.
I mean, my room is like a Lid's department store, so probably. I broke Lucas. Great.
He's not, I mean, it's not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Oh, great. Okay, well, let's go into this one. I hate to break it to you guys. You guys are going to be really mad at giving me this one. Because none of us can stand any of them.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
10 out of 10 times. Ow.
I don't like either, but
Logan Paul is actually a good athlete. Jake Paul is an egotistical, bad boxer that boxes people out of their primes.
his ego's too big.
See, Logan Paul actually versus wrestlers in their prime. Jake Paul fights old retired fighters.
What do you say, Logan or Jake?
Oh, it's easily Logan. Jake Paul, I can't stand him. I mean, we can't act like Logan's not egotistical either. Logan's also an egotistical maniac, but certainly more successful. I mean, he has his own prime business.
Logan Paul doesn't pay people in wrestling to let him win.
No. He takes
Jake
legit
Paul
bumps.
pays people to let him win.
No, Logan gave my respect after this match against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. So shout out to Logan.
Yeah, the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was paid for.
What? Oh yeah.
Jake Paul paid off Tyson. I've seen so many clips of where Mike Tyson like tried to punch and then pulled back. I was like, what is that?
You see him biting on the glove and like, yeah,
Mhm.
it was scripted.
Yeah.
Scripted. Logan Paul probably took more bumps in WWE than Jake Paul took against Mike Tyson.
Probably, definitely did.
Do you see Tyson like hit him pretty early on and like Jake kind of like went like, whoa, chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
Because he didn't understand the old guy can still fight better than he can.
Don't you think both Paul brothers are overrated? Don't you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I wouldn't say. What do you mean by overrated? Like, are you saying like they're not as good of athletes as they portray
Right.
to be?
Yeah.
I would say that Logan's not overrated. Logan's actually. I would say Logan's underrated, and the reason why is Logan is very physical. I mean, he is very athletic. If you've ever watched a WWE match of Logan Paul, you could tell like he legitimately trains. He takes it serious. He can go to toe to toe.
Logan Paul jumped from one side of the ring to the other off the rope.
Yeah,
That
Logan's
was
amazing.
impressive. to
Logan's
me.
amazing.
Okay.
Jake, I'm not saying that Jake's a bad athlete either. Jake has great stamina. He's in great physical shape, but it's just.
The problem with Logan Paul right now is like everyone still wants to hate on him for his old career, but like he's moved on from the past. He's trying to rebuild himself as like a whole new person. Jake Paul never really moved on. He's still the same kid that he used to be.
What was it? What was his faction called? Something 10?
I don't even know. I
Jake's
forget.
10? Team... I don't know.
I don't know. That was the cringiest fight in YouTube history though, Jake versus Logan.
Low gangsters.
Yeah, the Low Gangsters versus whatever Jake's team was called, the pranks and the song diss tracks, and oh my god, that was worse than Lamar and
Oh, and Drake?
Drake. Yeah,
It's every day, bro. Like, I remember that. I remember hearing that on repeat. I'm just like, oh my god, turn that off.
although Logan did have the better songs. I will say, because I listen to them all.
I would rather not.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
What would you rather listen to?
Neither of them.
If you had to listen to one though, I'd listen to Logan's.
I'm good. I'd rather cut my ears off with scissors.
Exactly.
Just snip, snip.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than listen to Jake Paul. Would you
That
rather
just
do
gives me
this
the
or
vibe.
it's every day, bro? Like, no.
I'll make that my new ringtone every time the casino group calls.
What, Jake Paul's It's Every Day, bro?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to be annoyed by that by tomorrow.
I'll make it for when you call. So that's how I know who's calling.
You're going to hear Jake Paul and go, oh gosh, what does he want?
Alright, next up. I don't know if you're going to get the reference for this one. I really hope you do, but we're going to break it down to simple terms. Would you rather drink a Dr. Pepper or a cherry Coke mixed with pink lemonade?
Well, pink lemonade. I'm not really a lemonade kind of guy. And I really don't like cherry Coke.
I don't either.
So,
I don't like either.
you don't like cherry Coke or pink lemonade?
Nope.
You like lemonade in general?
I like lemonade every once in a while.
I make really good lemonade at the diner.
Is it sweet? I don't like that sour stuff.
No, it's sweet. It's very
Okay.
sweet.
Or what was the other one?
Just straight up Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
I don't like Dr. Pepper either.
Well, if you had a drink, would you rather just drink one Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you going to go with the mixture?
Yeah, I have to. We did that for a promo in the past, actually.
He said on the podcast he'd rather drink a cherry Coke mixed with pink lemonade over a Dr. Pepper, and we
Why?
made him try it.
What's wrong with the Dr. Pepper?
He
I
can't stand
can't
them.
stand Dr. Pepper. That is so nasty.
I actually really like Dr. Pepper. It's one of my favorite sodas.
It's nasty. I'm a Coke and Pepsi guy. I don't like any other pop. And Dr. Pepper's the worst of all.
Regular Coke and regular Pepsi are underrated or overrated in my mind. I like whenever they have like the special version.
Oh,
Like,
you
I actually
go all out with the kinds.
I actually prefer cherry Coke.
I
over
mean, you
regular
saw what
Coke.
I did to the orange Coke. I punted that thing to Mars in the last
Did you see that
promo.
promo?
Yes.
We had that. We were planning that one for so long to actually get to like work out and figure out because it went through like 3 different phases of how it was gonna be filmed and edited.
I know the editing phase was full.
Yeah, because you were getting on my about it.
Oh,
Well, yeah, it looked awful at first, but then you made it look amazing.
Yeah, no, what? It looked awful whenever you made it, and it looked good whenever I made it. Because you were like, I don't like how it's gonna look. I'm like, Austin, I haven't edited. You're like, yeah, but I did. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything.
But no, I threw the clips together. But yeah,
Yeah, and then it looked awful, and then I did it, and I made the clips look pretty and how it sounds.
well, after the
Which
third, after the third try.
TikTok viewers actually never got to saw it because it got copyright strike.
Yeah, sorry TikTok.
maybe I will have to try the cherry Coke and pink lemonade when we come to the diner.
Yeah, he made me try it. Ugh.
You didn't like it.
No.
So what would you pick? Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah, I love Dr. Pepper.
Mixture.
There's something wrong with you. You're
It's just
weird.
bad.
I'm
You
not
will
a-
have to try my lemonade. Though. No, well, maybe we can stop by Carrie's house,
Carrie!
and I'll grab my spare diner kit. We can drive back down here, and I'll unlock the diner and crash us some lemonades.
Oh gosh.
Lemonade? I don't... Pink lemonade. I'm still fascinated by this mixture. There's something wrong with you.
No.
Normal people would pick Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not normal.
Oh,
Yeah,
knew
we know.
that.
We
We
know.
know that.
All right, next question. Horror films or sci-fi films?
Neither. I don't watch any kind of films.
I don't watch either of those. I
Movies.
don't think. What
See?
are
New-
sci-fi?
Yeah,
films?
right. New management's over here like, what are we
Like
thinking?
science fiction.
You know. We're not science.
Give me like popular sci-fi movies. He doesn't even know.
What
any.
kind of
doesn't
movies
even
do you
know.
watch? What kind of movies do you watch?
None.
You
I don't
wanna
watch
change up the-
movies.
you
Well,
wanna-
you went to
I
Minecraft.
watch random stuff, dude. I don't even know what like.
What was your thoughts on the Minecraft movie? You could kind of fit into this. You're a movie kind of guy if you went to the movie theater and
Okay,
saw
I watched the Minecraft movie twice. If you're watching it thinking
What?
it's gonna be, nice go dropping
Yeah, he
things.
kicked me in the leg.
I knew where we were going with this.
If you
Sorry, I led into that.
if you think that if you go to the Minecraft movie thinking it's gonna be an accurate representation of Minecraft,
Maybe
you're not
I'll
gonna
change
like
this up.
it.
I'll change this up a little bit. Horror or comedy? Because that's
Oh,
a pretty
comedy.
Okay.
Comedy.
Comedy.
I'm not a horror guy.
Not a horror guy.
Are you scared of the horror movies?
No, he's not scared. Look.
I got Chucky.
Look over
Yeah,
here.
right. Yes, Chucky.
But here's the thing. I'll be honest. I don't really care for much other horror films. So I'm gonna agree with you guys to go comedy. But
Oh, wow.
horror's really good. And if we're talking just strictly Chucky, I'll take Chucky over comedy movies. But I just love to laugh. I love to laugh.
This
So-
one over here is next to me, scared of horror. I can already tell by his face
I mean, I've watched horror movies before.
in the dark.
You wanna know who
creepy
someone who
way.
can't do horror is?
Who?
Kevin.
I like playing horror games.
Kevin can't.
Kevin can't.
Kevin can't even play horror video games. He gets so scared.
What?
Yeah. Oh
Would he
yeah.
play Phasmophobia? Do you know what Phasmophobia is?
He wants to, he wants to play. What's that one game called? The one where you're in like hazmat suits and you're walking around. Oh, the one that's like on PC. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because they added it to Fortnite.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They had a collab. Oh my god, no! I'm actually gonna be so mad if we don't.
I'm trying to think. I know what you're talking about too.
Wow, Kevin's probably listening to me like.
Because they did a collab with Fortnite. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be so.
Lethal Company. Lethal Company.
Lethal, yes.
Yes.
Lethal Company. There it is.
I was about to be so mad if we couldn't get that.
I got it. I got you.
You
The
can't
Phasmophobia is so fun. I feel like Kevin would just scream.
What's it
during playing. I play it on Xbox.
You play on PlayStation?
I would assume
pretty
so.
soon, yeah.
It just came out though. Like it's like literally. Shouts to the developers. They literally put in the description, "Don't buy if you're not willing to take a risk because the game
Right.
is not done yet."
Kevin, if you're listening, we're playing Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Phasmophobia.
Hey, maybe if you got a new Xbox, we could all
I'm
play
not
together.
playing PlayStation.
You have PS4.
I do.
You're with PS. I'm with PS.
I have an
game.
Xbox.
I don't know.
360
I don't know.
right
If, I don't know if it's on PS4.
What about 5? Because I have a 5.
It'll be on 5.
Okay. Oh, looks like you've checked.
Well, if it's on PlayStation at all, it will be on
Right.
5.
Looks like
Yeah.
you've taken
Oh,
a
has
trip to
to.
New Ken.
I guess I'm coming to New Ken to play Phasmophobia.
Yeah, take your
But
hour.
I didn't know about that about Kevin.
Yeah, no, he hates.
I would have
horror.
assumed Kevin likes horror.
Well, he screamed.
He's
Well,
a-
he screamed like a girl when he got thrown in the boxes.
So if I had on like the side of Kevin's house and like you go and like knock on the door and act like you're just like there like to surprise
Well,
him,
we'll probably get the gun and shoot both
and I
of
just
us.
jump out and scream, would he be scared of that?
No. I shouldn't say that. I'm just talking about like the pre-anticipation, like knowing you're gonna get jumped.
I didn't know
scared.
if he just was like easily scared.
No.
and
He's
stuff.
not easily scared. He's
Oh,
not,
okay.
no. It's like if going into the game, like knowing that there's gonna be something, but the fear of like when you're not, like.
Well, that just gives me the creepy crawlers, especially outside in the dark. It's raining. I'm sitting inside my house in the dark and watching horror films. Like right there, that just gives me like.
That's how he is.
What about you over there?
Not me. I don't care.
You?
I haven't watched horror movies in a long time. I don't like them. Like I don't
We
find
have
it.
to do a binge
Like
watch now.
I can watch them, but I don't find satisfaction in watching them. Like other movies, I find like funny and like good to watch.
You know what's crazy about this though? Kevin agreed to do paranormal investigating with me over the summer, but he doesn't want to. But he's scared.
See,
of
that-
videos.
You're gonna hunt ghosts over the summer.
Yeah, right. They believe in ghosts.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to.
There's something wrong with them, don't you think?
We're gonna go to Boston and go to the Lizzie Borden house.
Well, one of them's coming out maybe alive, and maybe they're both going to be dead.
We were gonna go to the Conjuring house, but they shut it down.
Why would you go hunt for ghosts?
Well, demons, guns, yeah, whatever.
I'm a Ghostbuster, guys.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Hunting for ghosts.
why not?
Put that on your resume. See how far that gets
me
you.
and my mom both grew up watching all the ghost shows like Ghost Hunters,
God,
Well,
BuzzFeed.
we'll give Cindy the pass.
Yeah,
I
love ghost hunting. I mean, I've never done it yet.
He's
but
scared when someone's just walking behind him and he turns around and he doesn't even know them, let alone go hunt for ghosts.
He says gnawing on his neck.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
All right.
You're up, my friend.
Oh, we're back to we got 2 Jack questions in a row.
Oh, I thought you were going to say colors.
No, we're done with colors.
Oh, hallelujah. Thank God.
Sweatshirt in the summer or shirtless in the winter? That's actually a good question about Jack.
That is a good question.
You have to admit that's good for Jack too.
So I'm either sweating or I'm getting hypothermia.
Yes. Well, when you say cold,
You're
how
getting
cold?
a heat stroke or you're getting hypothermia?
How cold, though?
Well, it's winter, so.
It's winter, but, we didn't have we had a mild winter this
Well, he
year.
didn't specify. He didn't
Yeah.
say whether or not we have to be outside or inside.
Right, exactly.
And if I'm inside, I'm already shirtless in the
yes.
winter. I sleep shirtless, so yeah. Shirtless in the winter. Easy question.
Shirtless in the winter, yes. I'm not
Dumb question, Jack. Very dumb question. That was one of the worst ones we've gotten yet.
Well, I'm
just
pretty
like,
sure you're supposed to have common sense and assume you're outside for both.
Well,
No,
no.
that wasn't in the question. Mr. Marshmallow Car Hinge or
Yeah, right.
chicken flavor. He was specific with those ones, but he
But-
wasn't specific with this
exactly.
one. So no.
You're
Dumb
not
question,
You're
Jack.
not taking the bait on this to the other side.
No, because deep down inside he's like, damn it, Jack, I could have get a
yeah,
better
right.
question.
I know he is. Look at his face.
No, I think it's a great question.
How?
Huh?
How do you think that's a great question? It gives you nothing.
Jack, I hope you know, you guys are blaming me for the new management split. I think Jack is actually the one that's splitting the new management right now, because it's the Jack questions that's getting you two going right
No. Well,
now.
No one was even talking about this until you bring. Like, why do you just bring stuff up out of
exactly.
nowhere?
See what I mean? New management's going to be divided because of Austin
Stop
Carnes.
jumping ships. You over here agree
It's
with
like
me.
schizophrenia.
He does.
Dumb question. Shirt in the winter. I don't like sweating, so shirt in the winter.
Shirt in the winter.
Shirtless in the winter.
Shirtless, shirt.
Shit, nobody wants to see you shirtless.
Coming from you. I don't think no one wants to see any of us shirtless, let's be honest.
The shirtless boys in Pittsburgh.
That sounds...
Make that a new podcast
Yeah,
with
right?
the 3 of us.
Good luck getting sponsorships. Actually, no, you'll probably get a lot of sponsorships for that one.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
clothing company.
Huh?
Oh, the clothing company.
Well, we're shirtless.
Well, you never know what they're going to
Why would
provide.
the clothing company sponsor the shirtless guys?
Well, because we got to make sure we have good pants.
Right. Shorts, pants.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, dumb idiot over there. I was gonna say something else, but that else we get demolished.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's funny that you said city, because this actually takes me to my next question.
Oh.
City life or rural life? Do we like to
Rural.
live more in
Rural.
the city or
Rural.
more... Okay.
What are you?
I could not live downtown.
Well, no, I'm not saying living downtown. Like, would you rather like be in the city environment or be in the rural environment? So like you can.
Isn't
It's
that
up
what
to
I just said?
No, you said live. I'm not saying just live. Like you can work in there, live in there. Like where would you rather spend most of your time?
Okay,
in?
would
I'm
I
not gonna say
rather be
live.
a city boy my entire time except whenever I'm sleeping at night, or would I rather be a royal boy whenever I'm sleeping at night? Royal.
Rural. I don't like.
Basically what I just said, except where you sleep at, I guess.
What do you want? Well, city's really not great.
Dumb question.
Well, it doesn't have to be Pittsburgh. They can just
Dumb
Any
question.
city is not great.
I'm gonna say city, and the reason why is I'm a big networking guy. I like to be able to be in
This
the
guy
midst of
cries to
everything.
me about
I
the
travel.
city on a nightly
Exactly.
basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we had to go through
I don't ever want to
today,
hear you cry about the city ever again.
Okay.
especially today's trip.
All right, fine. Dumb question. Next question.
Yeah,
then.
dumb question.
See, thank you.
I said city, but go ahead. Next.
Wow, he ended that
Jagoffs.
off quickly.
No, we're actually gonna save Jax for the last question. We're gonna move on to my next one. I don't know how much you know about this, but would you rather take a Gunther chop or a Braun breaker spear?
Oh, no. Pull up the videos of both.
All right, do I need to pull them up?
Yes.
Put the Jeopardy logo on the screen real quick while I find this. Actually, I have 4 bars here. The studio only have 1, so I should be able to pull this up pretty quick.
Oh, I'd hope so.
Simplify this for the viewers.
Okay, so I'll explain while Lucas pulls up. There are 2 WWE wrestlers. One of them is named Gunther, and one of them is named Braun Breaker. This is Gunther. Here, turn the volume on.
Okay.
This is Braun Breaker. Oh, that's a spear. So would you rather take
He's been clocked doing like what, 30 miles per hour?
23.3 miles per
23?
hour? So would you rather take that Braun Breaker
here's,
spear?
here's another spear. I'll show. I'll give another one real quick.
Here's another spear courtesy of Braun Breaker. That's Carlito. And wait till you see this. It's like a cruise missile. Bam!
Whoa.
And then
All right, so before I get the Gunther chop pulled up, what's your opinion on the Braun Breaker spear?
I like that way better. More powerful.
But would you rather be that guy that's getting that?
Oh, no. Hell no. Hell no.
Okay, well, you're either taking that.
Here's a compilation of Gunther chops.
You're taking that
Oh,
for
we got a
me.
Domino's ad.
Huh?
You didn't know that?
We got a Domino's
You were
ad.
taking the hit for me.
I'm not taking a Braun Breaker
Oh, yes, you
spear.
are.
Oh,
I'm on the
absolutely
sideline.
not.
You're taking it.
Absolutely not.
Then if you're not taking Lucas's.
No.
You can start with the volume for this one. You have to hear the chops.
Oh, why are they using more Henry music?
Wait till you see this.
You can hear that too.
There's Gunther.
Rapidly meeting him there. And here comes Riddle again. We saw this last
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
on the apron. Went to deliver a moonsault. Gunther with a chop to push right on the table. On my own. I respect that. Gunther.
Oh.
Shot by Gunther.
It's like 3 minutes long of just Gunther chops.
Process.
You can hear it.
That's, yeah. It's Gunther.
Survival skills of Kofi Kingston and the heart and the resilience. Oh my goodness. Georgia Dome. To many.
Okay.
Oh, we can watch that all day. It's like we just watched a minute of Gunther chops.
So the first one was Braun Breaker spearing. So would you rather take that 23
No.
mile per hour spear,
No,
or would you rather get slapped as hard as you can on the chest by an Australian named Gunther?
Gunther? I'd actually
Really?
live. I'd live through that one. The other one, you're gonna like. I don't know.
I'm taking the spear.
You don't know how powerful those chops are.
But you don't know how powerful the
Your
spear is
chest
either.
would get caved in.
I guess.
Did you not see how red their chests were?
I get it, but you have to compare who's gonna live longer, who has the worse injury.
You have to breathe after a Gunther chop.
Yeah, you're not breathing for the next like 3 days.
I mean, I don't breathe after a Braun Breaker spear either, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, but like I feel like that sting is gonna be there for like a
Yeah,
week.
that is true.
The Braun Breaker spear, you're gonna be hurting for like an hour or 2, and then I feel like you're all right. I'm taking the spear any day. of the
Spear,
week.
then they've swayed me a little bit.
Ow, my chest still hurts.
Yeah, right. I don't even want to think about that.
Oh.
We're gonna have to finish the rest of the compilation after this.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Gunther chops after this. We were all into it.
The
'cause-
sound.
yeah, we
Creepy crawly now.
Please, that's what's in a horror movie.
With the dark, with it raining outside and.
Oh.
Ugh.
Why is there a 10-minute and 56-second video of Gunther chops but they get ridiculously painful?
Well, I guess we're watching that
Would you
one.
watch that whole thing?
Oh, I would.
I would.
In the dark? That just even makes it better.
I would
like
watch
the
it.
mood.
I would watch Gunther chops over anything. More entertaining than the Cardinal.
He does watch that night. He watches wrestling. It starts like 8 p.m.
Oh, I love wrestling.
I could never. That'd bore me to death.
So what? This is your.
You were just over there.
This is your second to last, or is this your last?
This
Second to
is
last,
my second to last one.
Yeah, because I'm on first.
All right, I have two nice debates that I have for you guys. First one,
Someone's getting blown up over there.
Yeah, right.
CCAC, campus is being closed.
Austin's favorite.
I want to go to Nick on this one first.
Me.
T.J. Watt or Myles Garrett, the debate that's going to last till the end of time.
T.J. Watt, no matter what. What's the matter with you?
Go ahead.
T.J. Watt.
Present your ideas.
Let me guess. You're gonna come back with a stat. He hasn't had a stat in 120 some tackles, and
193 consecutive snaps.
there we go. I already knew the stat was coming.
But no, like, I want to get your opinion. Like, why is T.J. Watt better?
He's just better. Like, if you look at it overall, he can have more of an impact than Myles
Here's
Garrett.
what I'll say. I'm going to say TJ Watt, and I'm going to say look at it career-wise, not the last 5 games played-wise.
Right. And that's what I made the point.
Career-wise, TJ's better than the last 5 games. Yeah, Myles Garrett was better. Congrats.
Career-wise, I'm looking at more Defensive Player of the Years. I'm looking at more All-NFL, All-Pros. I'm looking at more NFL Top 25 appearances. I'm looking at more NFL Top 10 and Top 5 appearances. I'm also looking at more playoffs wins in the last 5 years. Myles Garrett has a playoff win over T.J. Watt.
That's a team stat.
Okay, well, T.J. Watt has zero playoff wins. So when we look at both of these players overall, yeah, that right there is the stats. I'm not really going to go based off the stats here because I feel like that's an unfair argument. I'm going to go impact on the field. I would argue Myles Garrett has significantly more impact on the field than a T.J. Watt does. When we look at a Myles Garrett is a part of one of the most poorly run organizations, not just in the NFL, but in the sports world in general, that being the Cleveland Browns. Myles Garrett has overcame so much adversity, and not to mention he is one of the most healthiest players out there. He barely misses games. He barely misses playing time. Sure, there were some contract issues in the past, but guess what? He got paid, and damn it, he deserves it. T.J. Watt, on the other hand, wants to hold off on a contract. T.J. Watt is on and off the field. T.J. Watt can't play a complete series without stepping on and off the field. They have the rotation guys, we like to call it. Lucas, me and you were talking about that before with Highsmith, Sawyer, and Watt now. So there's a lot of different rotation guys of the Steelers, and that just shows how deep their core is. So
Why do you always touch me?
So kudos to the Steelers.
I know, he does the same
It's
thing
always-
on
it's
Steel
always
City.
this. It's always
I
this.
didn't interrupt you. So kudos to him on that take. So T.J. Watt, to me, has less impact, has... These children over here, while I'm trying to...
what you're doing.
You always touch us.
T.J. Watt, if you say T.J. Watt has more impact than Myles Garrett does on the football field, you do not watch football. It is Myles Garrett.
Ooh, I don't know. We disagree on that one. New management for the win, as always.
Okay. Maybe we can get a comment down below. To Jagoff Mafia, leave a comment down below. Who do you believe
It's going to be T.J.
is
Watt.
more... Well, probably because half our listeners are Steelers fans. But Myles Garrett, if you really look at it from an overall general perspective, he is the guy on why the Browns' defense has been so impactful. T.J. Watt is just another number. T.J. Watt has been the best number out of the rest of the Steelers' defense, but he is not the reason why they are so successful. Myles Garrett is.
Oh, I don't know. Lucas?
I'm still taking TJ Watt.
T.J. Watt.
Okay. And we can also mention he hasn't had a tackle since Christmas. That's the other
See, I knew that stat was coming. That's his favorite stat that he mentions.
Yeah, 5-yard loss against Isaiah Pacheco on Christmas Day. That was the last time. Which, by the way, they lost that game. But that was the last time he had a tackle.
You love that stat, don't you?
Oh, I love that stat. It makes my heart warm.
It also makes my heart warm when the Cardinals can't even score.
Let's hope he tackles in the first game. Because if he doesn't make a tackle week 1, I'm giving
My
up.
my favorite stat is Cardinals last Super Bowl win.
Oh,
Oh.
you're so funny. That was also the last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl.
I said
What
win.
about the
I said
Cowboys?
win.
Cowboy.
You
Don't you start with the Cowboys.
How did the Steelers and Cardinals win in the same Super Bowl?
You didn't say. Oh, you did say win. No.
Oh my god! Oh, my
boy.
god!
Oh, but-
Are we just gonna pretend like you just didn't bring up the Cowboys, like the Steelers and Cardinals weren't in it more recently than them?
Well, when's the last time the Dallas won a Super Bowl? When's the last time the Cardinals won a Super Bowl?
Ooh.
Well, Dallas is. I don't even know. I wasn't even born last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
Baby Carnes. Baby Carhenge.
You also weren't born last time
The
Cardinals.
90s.
You weren't born last time Cardinals won a Super
Back to
Bowl.
MJ. Back to MJ. Cowboys. Last time they won a Super Bowl, MJ was still in the league. That just shows how bad the Cowboys
You haven't been
are.
around for a Cardinals Super Bowl either.
Ooh.
Yeah,
when?
Okay. Next question.
I like how he just moves on from that.
Next question.
That's why new management always
All right,
wins.
well, we have my last question here by Mr. Jack Dean. Professor Unk or Austin Carhenge?
Ooh.
Which nickname do we like better?
Mr. Jack Dean, I gotta give credit to that. That's a good question.
See, I think you would like Jack if you joined New Man.
So there was no. So let me get this straight, Lucas. There was no sports with you. There was all just comedic
Yeah.
content.
Ooh, I like that hint where that's going.
A lot of comedy.
A lot of comedy.
A lot of comedy.
The comedy makes it.
Now he gets it. Okay, I was wondering why you're
Jeez, it took you
me up on
You're
that
talking
one.
about Oblivious. It took you 5 years to get this.
I'm about to say I'm on your guys' side for
Yeah,
once.
holy moly!
Nick got it.
I got it as soon as he said comedy.
I mean, comedic helps the pages grow and.
There it is. Now he got it. Okay. I was waiting for
It only took about 17 days.
Yeah, that's that self-ed education over there. Holy
Oh,
hell.
don't even talk about your Carlington education.
And CCAC.
Oh God.
I was New Ken.
Whoa. We're all throwing shades at each other.
Anyway, back to the comedic sense here. What was your question again? Your very comedic question?
Unker.
Professor Unk or Austin Carhenge?
Wonder what other people would think of that.
I named his car the Carhenge Mobile.
And I wonder if you're ever gonna bring anyone else on for interviews.
Well, we had some guests lined up.
Yeah.
No one from around here, obviously.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's gonna like help you do it though. No, I wonder if Steel City needs any help behind the scenes besides me.
We don't need any more Jagoffs. Nick is the last honorary Jagoffs.
You already do enough for Steel City. And we appreciate that.
I mean, I'm a pretty good co-host for 2 Jagoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you so.
He does a lot of content. I can't handle it all.
I do all the behind the scenes stuff. I do a pretty good job at it too by myself.
He even books the media hub for us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course he books me up. He does everything.
Yeah, I got you guys.
He actually drives me to and from the school. No, listen. He drives me to and from Point Park, and he gives me a piggyback ride to campus. I don't even have to walk. And when it's nice outside, he pulls me in a wagon.
Listen, I'm his bodyguard. I gotta do what I gotta do.
He's like a horse and buggy for me and a bodyguard in one. It's awesome.
Especially when...
Royalty. This
Right.
guy right here treats me like royalty. And I love it. That's
Especially
why I
when-
pay him handsomely.
Do you?
6-figure check every week.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what he buys it on?
What?
Dr. Pepper.
I thought you were going to say sheets.
Oh, that too.
That's actually more accurate.
That's why he gets the Dr. Pepper.
Because I get this more like a Dr. Pepper probably.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was my bodyguard, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why my check went from 5 figures to 6.
You think the
Yeah.
viewers enjoyed this little comedic,
Well,
Yes.
I think some viewers do. It might be like specific towards certain viewers, but
you know, the ones that don't want to.
yeah, they really matter.
They just listen half
Like non-Jagoff Mafia fans.
Yes.
Not a part of the Jagoff Mafia.
I'm laughing so hard right now. I'm trying to keep it contained.
Oh, you can let it out.
You're right.
We're almost an hour and we'll be fine.
Yeah, we're at like 51 minutes there.
I like the comedic aspect of it.
Yeah, I really like the comedic aspect of 2 Jagoffs. I feel like it's actually helped us a lot.
Unker or Carhenge.
Professor Unk or Austin Carhenge.
Well, the thing is that you're probably going to laugh at is, for 2 Jagoffs, since we're not on camera right now, I put like different pictures up on the screen. That's why he made that Matt Hardy joke earlier. Like we always say, oh, put a random picture of Matt Hardy on the screen.
And what professor picture are we going to put up?
Well, the picture that's currently on the screen right now, post-production artist already has it in his notes. It's actually the picture you always make fun of me for with that basketball tie.
Oh, my favorite. Oh,
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
what's been on the screen this entire banter, just so you know.
Oh, that tie knot. It gets me every time.
I know.
I mean, yeah, Austin tried to tie a knot one time without his dad helping him, and oh god.
Well, what did I make reference?
Oh, like, can you tie a knot, Lucas?
I've never
probably-
tried. I probably could do
I
better
can
than
teach
you.
you. I
Can.
tried teaching him.
I mean, you can look up. You can literally put on YouTube how to tie a tie, and
Look
they'll
at-
find you.
You can look up the Jason Tatum video of him trying to tie.
Oh god.
Didn't I make that on Steel City?
Yeah.
About your tie, and I'm like, what did I say? It was the basketball tie was a Halloween kind of ish tie
Yeah.
with the colors.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unker, Professor.
Oh, I forgot that was the question.
Yeah, right. Unker. Wait a minute. Unker.
It's Professor Unk or
okay.
and then Austin Carhenge.
Yeah.
Austin Carhenge just rolls out more smoothly.
Yeah.
Unk.
I like Carhenge.
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 The Carhenge Mobile. The Carhenge household.
I'm about to get you guys. I'm about to get new management.
Oh.
If you guys like to make fun of me as much as you say you do, right? You guys want to make sure you lay it into me as much as you can. Calling me Austin Carhenge, yeah, you're making fun of my name Carhenge, but you're still addressing me by my name Austin. You call me Professor Unk, though, that's a double whammy. You're calling me 2 different nicknames, 2 different inside jokes. So I'm going to say I'll take Austin Carhenge, too, because I'm still at least being called by... No, time out. I'm still being called by my name. Professor Unk, I mean, that just sounds like you just mixed up your grammar, but it's still a 2-part question. So I'm surprised you guys wouldn't want to choose Professor Unk.
No, actually, Carhenge though, because it brings up your car. It talks about your car. It was made. The Carhenge joke was made because, well, number one, Mr. Jack Dean thought it sounded like your last name, but then it transformed more into a, hey, Austin, you guys have car problems. Let's call you the Carhenge. And then we also got the name Hanging Muffler from that one too. That's a pretty good name.
I can't win.
The hanging muffler moment. Oh,
Hey, I mean, by the time this is posted, this comment might be irrelevant, but like, I'm pretty close to applying to Point Park. My teacher responded to me saying he will make me a letter of recommendation.
Awesome. And you know what's crazy?
I actually have a good enough GPA to get in, unlike some of the people that have been trying to apply.
Sorry, that was a good one.
Your face is so red right now.
Because I'm laughing so hard.
I know you
It's
are.
a good one. Well, I will say this. To add on to that, since this episode is also pre-recorded, I might have another car problem before this episode gets published.
More muffler moments.
More muffler moments.
Window down, dude.
That could be an
Wind the
episode.
window down.
Your car is making a noise. Really, the brrrr or across the street?
Maybe I should rename Austin Talks to Muffler Moments.
Oh, yes! Or just brand off from that.
Muffler Moments is crazy.
Muffler Moments Part 1.
I'm copywriting that. That's my name now.
Episode 1, Muffler Moments.
Hi guys, welcome back to Muffler Moments.
That should be like where you like review like funny like car fails. I like car
The
guys.
best part is I know nothing about cars, so I'd just be commentating over it like a sport. Okay. So, for Austin Carhand, I guess?
Yes.
Alright, well here's my last official question.
You said
and
this one was so great and so awesome and so
it's
perfect.
not so like I feel like us three are gonna agree on it, but like this is such a good debate that like goes on within the ESPN world, the sports media world.
Oh, you mean like actual journalist?
Yeah. No, like, actually journalists.
Not
so
like fake journalist?
not like fake
Not
journalists.
like bad journalist?
No, not at all. Not like
Bad
one of,
journalist.
Like ones that have like no chances of making it?
you mean wannabes.
Are you going to be a journalist?
I'm not gonna be a journalist.
What?
I'm gonna be I'm on like the camera and the editing.
No, you're more
production side.
better on cam. We need you as a journalist in the field with us.
You do a little bit of all of it. at that point.
I mean, yeah, I can do a little bit of all.
You run cameras during the live games while I'm calling it. We can ride together. You can run the camera for the basketball game. I'll be on the broadcast.
Yeah, so yeah, I can run the camera. And then whenever
You
Austin,
can, or you can do the computer too. You can be right next to me and run the computer and be my director.
Yeah.
Like tell me when to go to commercial.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with that apparently.
yeah, that's all the stuff I would do. Production side.
Does you have a hard time going to commercial?
No, I don't have a hard time going to commercial. I just yap a lot. So.
Oh, we know.
Oh, God.
New management knows that.
All right, this is a good question. What is a tougher sport to play? Hockey or football?
Hockey.
NHL or NFL?
Hockey.
Good. You present your arguments. Because I actually want to make this like a little debate.
Wait, what is it?
Hockey or football? We're going
What's,
to go one at a
what's
time.
harder to play?
Hockey or football? We're going to go one at a time.
Hockey because you're on the ice. Everyone knows how to walk on the ground, but you have to learn how to. You have to be on the ice. You have a small little puck. You have to use the stick. You got to go around players. I mean, it's pretty physical too, just like football. The only thing I would debate is harder about football is it's more physical because you're getting like hit every play depending on your position. But with hockey, like everybody's getting hit, everybody's getting taken out. There's a lot of risk factors going into it, and I mean the biggest thing for me is just the ice part, the ice and how small the puck is. You have to be able to aim it. You got to
Yeah.
be fast on the ice.
Yep.
There's a lot of moving pieces going on, so I'd say hockey's the harder sport.
Hockey is definitely harder, especially if you can't ice skate. Forget it. You're like not even.
Yeah,
qualified.
I love hockey, but I cannot ice skate at
I
all.
no.
I can never play hockey.
Here's the part that I still don't understand. There is people out there in the sports world that want to make the argument that football is tougher because the amount of hits that you are taking on the field, which don't get me wrong, football is one of the toughest sports to play. I will say that right now. But hockey, first of all, is a 7-game series in the playoffs. They're playing 82 games a year, just like
That's
basketball.
a good point too. The longevity you have to.
The
per season.
longevity, yeah. They're playing every other day, it feels like. They have much more practice. They have much more film study days. Not to mention, if you're comparing hockey to soccer, it's on a field. The net is twice the size. Hockey is this, and the ball is this round, and it's white and black. The puck is a small little black thing, and you have to use a hockey stick to knock it into a small net with a guy standing in front of it who also has a stick, also has a glove, and has a bunch of padding. So that right there in itself is already tough enough. This guy over here is so immature.
I just knew it immediately.
This happens every week, Nick. This isn't a new occurrence. This happens all the time.
Okay.
But here's the thing with hockey. Maybe I was gonna say the hockey or basketball because that's more of what they debate on ESPN.
Get out of here, get out of here.
But here's the thing. I know you guys aren't well, especially you, Lucas. You're not really as big into basketball, which because basketball and hockey is a little easier to compare because they're both 82 games.
And I
they're
beat you in
both every other
basketball.
week.
It's normal.
That's not tomorrow.
Basketball players
not
also
tomorrow.
like basketball players
This
also
was
cry.
recorded in advance. Before we recorded this episode, the next day I was supposed to play you in a 1v1 with Kevin being there as well. I don't know what the result of that is yet because I don't know how long.
You
this
know
was
I would beat
recorded.
Kevin. Yeah, I'm already getting new management. Like,
Oh, well, he'll beat Kevin. I'm talking
and you too. You just get lucky.
Lucky.
You're lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
Oh.
We've seen some of them shots.
Yeah, we've
They're
seen
lucky.
them lucky.
Believe me, nobody's more lucky than you
Lucky.
are.
You're talking about like you can shoot.
Huh?
Like you can shoot.
Like you can shoot.
I
I thought
shoot.
I was
Barely.
lucky.
At least I have a flick. You just throw it up there.
Well, if you
And it
play,
worked. What works
well,
works.
you wait. If you play NBA 2K, that's what some of the shot forms are. They just throw it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if it makes you guys feel any better, at least the three of us are much better at basketball than you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 We
And
know I can beat you. New management versus old
Yeah,
new
and I
management,
did.
plus Kevin and plus Mr. Jack Dean.
So what you're saying 3-on-2?
I'm just saying you can do 2 or 2 either way. Me and Lucas versus you and Mr. Jack Dean.
Well, what is my dad? Oh no, you're not having my dad. I want my dad.
Oh no, we're
No, we're
getting
having your
him.
dad.
So you're saying it's gonna be you, and my dad.
Yes.
Versus me, Mr. Jack Dean, and Kevin.
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
I think
Yes.
that's fair. I think that's skill level put
Because
together.
why would we have 3 people on one team that has no basketball knowledge
Right.
and 2 people on one team that has basketball knowledge?
Okay, you can easily be a center. You could be a small forward. My dad actually can hoop, and I got 2 guys that don't have an athletic bone in their body. So
How do you
how am I
know?
going to be?
Me and Nick don't have an athletic
Yo,
bone.
wait a minute.
Okay, but guess what? Kevin's built like queso, and Jack's built like a twig. So how am I going to have help?
Jack plays sports.
He doesn't look like it.
He does.
Oh my gosh. I'm screwed.
Unless you're
Jack played soccer for a very long time and then plays ultimate frisbee.
unless you
Can
want your
Jack
dad
hoop?
to be the ref.
Huh?
Can Jack hoop?
Probably not, but you can. Me and Nick can hoop.
I can only imagine my dad and Jack 1v1. My dad blowing right by him, lowering his shoulder.
Jack's probably better than me at basketball.
You just want your dad then to be the ref to make it all fair.
That'd be pretty fun to
And-
see my dad.
All right,
hoop.
fine.
You
Your dad
and
can be ref. Me, Nick, and Mr. Jack Dean versus you and Kevin. Three people that don't play basketball versus 2 people, one that does play basketball.
Wait,
'Cause
who am I with?
Kevin.
No, I can't play. You're better than Kevin.
I highly
Kevin's
doubt,
the
I
worst.
doubt
well,
that.
no,
I doubt that.
Well, I don't. Yeah, because
Wait, if we're gonna be honest here, why don't we just see a Kevin versus Lucas 1v1? That would be the most atrocious game.
I put my money on Lucas.
I don't know who would put my money on either. What if
I'm
we could
putting-
You better put on me or this is going on your head.
I'm putting $10 on Lucas.
I would say
it on
Lucas.
me.
No. I'm just gonna say I will say it's you just because you're bigger, and I feel like you can drive in the paint more.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm giving it to you. You're awful at dribbling. He's awful at dribbling. You're awful at shooting. He's awful. Oh my
Try
god.
shooting a 3 because you saw when he tried to shoot the 3, it just magically went in. It was like pure luck.
Nick, we would have to go to 1 with them. I don't think we can go any higher
Go
because
with 3, best out of 3 like we did.
best out of 3, you're gonna be there all day. It's gonna be 10 hours.
I'm not
No.
that bad.
Oh, wait a minute. You're sounding like you can't even dribble.
He can't. I seen him
I
dribble.
can dribble if I have to.
Smack that thing.
Versus
Yeah.
you just lobbing it up in the air.
Yeah, all you do is lob it.
Yeah, you don't
You
even
couldn't
like.
get past Nick. You try to say you're a good basketball player.
Yeah.
No offense to you.
No, but you
But he
try
always
even-
flexes about how good he is.
He does.
I
You don't
can-
even try not even setting. You just get it and throw it. I at least try and get a form and throw it.
And then you can also tell whenever he's getting a little salty that you're beating him because, like, instead of like actually like throwing it to you
Yeah.
for the sexy one.
Yeah, he
have a
literally,
roll
like,
to you,
rolled
damn it,
That's
have a
called
roll to
street
you.
ball. That's street ball.
But we
No,
never
that's called
agreed
being a
to that.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
No, clearly you guys never
Because
played
of the
street
pressure.
ball.
No, because you weren't doing that at first. You only did it once you were down and actually about to
Exactly.
lose.
This is bullying at its
No,
finest.
because you walked yourself into this.
So are we all in agreement that the NHL or hockey is harder to play than football?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad. Well, this is a special, and since we have a very special guest, Nick Brown. Before we get to your questions, Nick, how are you enjoying your first time at 2 Jagoffs? We just hit the hour mark. How are you enjoying being on different
I'm actually
shows?
just at the hour and 2 minute mark.
Well, because I'm with new management, I have to really enjoy it.
But overall, just like
Oh, I
being
love
able
it.
to be on 2 Jagoffs.
Especially being in this room. I mean, I've never seen so many hats. Honestly, I've never seen so many hats and so many different teams.
You never been to Lids?
No. I feel like I'm in this gallery of
No, I actually just said like a week or 2 ago that we're going to have to do
a room tour.
a room tour with
Exactly.
Austin, yeah.
Honestly, with all the prime bottles, all
we
the
just have to,
cars.
we just have to take down 1, 2, 3 items, then we can do it.
Yeah. Like, this is like a boutique.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a gallery, a museum gallery.
You know, instead of a garage sale, we're gonna have an Austin Carmen's room sale.
Also, I might be able to pay my tuition for the next couple years.
Especially making my
You probably
You
could.
probably, yeah. I
This
mean,
is tuition for your
I could
master's
pay off my
degree
car
right here.
too.
You could pay off your muffler debt. You could sell all this stuff, and that's
we
college
even
for
have
the
a
next 3
make
years.
we even have a Make America Great Again hat.
Oh gosh,
That's
yeah.
a great hat. What size is that hat? I might steal it.
Try it on.
It's probably too small.
Yeah,
Probably is.
that does look a small.
Well, actually, no, that's a regular size. It's an adjustable one. Bought it in DC.
God, that's like small.
Yeah,
though.
right.
Like before
that won't
you.
fit.
That
Well,
probably won't even fit my head.
here, let's see if it fits Nick's head because he doesn't have anything on already.
I don't.
Oh my god, you're about to wear that?
Oh, it actually does fit his
It
head.
does fit my head.
It actually probably would fit me then.
Looks good on you, Nick.
All right, Make America Great Again.
Make America great again.
No.
Yes.
But
Okay.
who's running? Because if you're going to be president,
I'm
He's gonna be president. I'm gonna be vice president.
it's going to be the other way around.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Though.
President. And you have
I
secrets.
mean, you did admit I am better at wording things. The current president can't word anything.
You also admitted that you don't like being on camera. I like being on camera, so at least I can be at the
I
podium.
don't mind
with
being
my
on camera. I
speeches.
just have my ski mask on.
No, you can't have a ski mask on being president.
I mean, I could if I get elected. What are they gonna do
Especially
about
if Mayor,
I mean-
Mayor Carnes, too, if he decides to run.
I mean, if he does wear the ski mask, he's still gonna look better than the current vice president. So
This is going to be our new speaker.
Kurt one looks like a construction worker. Anyway, let's move
But
into
I love it. I love it here, especially making my way to Carnegie.
yeah, Carnegie's
it?
awesome.
Just put a picture of Matt Hardy on the screen.
Oh my god, why Matt Hardy?
Oh, there he is. There's Matt Hardy.
We were talking about JD Vance, now we're talking about Matt Hardy.
Matt
what the
Hardy's
hell?
right there. Matt Hardy's on the screen. Look
Matt
at him.
Hardy's on the screen. We're gonna put him on the screen. Actually,
What's up, Matt Hardy?
should we put
Hey,
him
Matt.
on the
No.
screen?
Keep Matt Hardy on the screen.
Put Lucas on the screen. In a suit.
Oh, Lucas is this. I don't have a picture of me in a suit.
You have a formal look.
I have formal
You
wear.
don't want that on the screen.
The
do
most
you?
formal I've ever had is me for my senior photos with
For
the
your
flannel,
exit
flannel
interview, too.
on. No, I look more formal in the flannel.
All
I
right,
actually like that flannel.
This is who we want representing the U.S. and maybe even Carnegie.
well, it's gonna be better than the current ones that's running for Carnegie. If the election isn't already over in Carnegie by the time this comes out, oh gosh.
Mayor Carnes for the win, no matter in our book.
Yeah.
Mayor Carnes.
Mayor Carnes. He needs to run. We need to see him run.
Well, since this is a special, we always like to try and give our special guests a chance to participate in this challenge as well. Kevin has done it. Mr. Jack Dean has done it. Even though my dad's technically part of the two Jagoffs team, he's also participated in game shows as well where he
Yeah,
has
the
done
three
it.
of us in the team.
Yep. So Nick Brown, now that you are officially an honorary Jagoff, you're there with Mr. Jack Dean and Kevin.
We have 3 on the team and we have 3 in the specials,
exactly.
and that's all we have. Just the 6 of us.
Just the 6 of us. We're rolling here. And I would like you to give 2 scenarios, and you've probably got the gist of it by now by me and Lucas already giving our 20. So what is your first this or that scenario?
I base it around food because originally we were supposed to get moving with sheets.
Well, that's happening after this.
That's happening. So, would you do a post-podcast sheets run or pre-game Chick-fil-A meal?
Ooh. Chick-fil-A or what?
Chick-fil-A pre-podcast or post-sheets run?
Chick-fil-A or Sheets?
Post sheets.
Post
It's
sheets.
gotta be post sheets. We go there every time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Chick-fil-A. I haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, I haven't had Chick-fil-A.
It gotta be Sheets. That's not even a question. Sheets.
You like sheets. You don't like Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A, but I go to Sheets way more often. Sheets is such a selection.
I've probably had Chick-fil-A more than I have had sheets.
Like
Honestly.
because of Sheets you can order all the different foods they have. You can buy like the snacks and stuff. You can buy the chips. You can buy all the drinks. Like they just have so much.
Okay, I like that. Sheets for the win. So we're just dissing Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
No, I just said I love Chick-fil-A, but I go to Sheets. Like I barely get Chick-fil-A. I get Sheets at least once a week.
Give it the boot.
All right,
Sheets.
well, Austin's dissing Chick-fil-A. I'm not.
All right. Given where Steel City has come from, and given two Jagoffs and everything that we've done so far, because I got to meet you, I got to meet Austin at Point Park. This is like a deep one, but I always like deep questions. You know that. You know
I'm
I
cool
like
with
deep
that.
questions. You know I like deep questions. If you could bottle up one moment from two Jagoffs from Steel City, I'm looking at Lucas for two Jagoffs and you for Steel City where we've started. What would be a moment, a reaction, a quote, or just a feeling? What would it be? What would be like a bottle up moment that you want to relive?
So what's the this or that question?
If you could bottle up one moment from this journey so far,
Which one would you like better?
yeah,
Oh.
a reaction, a quote, a feeling, what would it be?
Oh, so this is like
Yeah,
an open-ended.
this one's-
Yes.
Open-ended.
I gotta
this or
open.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a spin-off, but it works. Yeah, that's a good way to end it. Jeez, you're putting us on the spot.
Yeah, for real.
You for Steel City, you for two Jagoffs.
Oh, so you're saying like between the 3 of us or just in general?
Three of us, yeah. It could be 3 of us, or
Because the 2 Jagoffs you
Right.
just joined.
Yeah.
So.
but like come up with a moment. Like what
So
would you?
my
bottle
favorite
up?
moment of doing
Steel
Steel City
City.
Commuters, his favorite moment of doing 2
Yeah.
Jagoffs.
And then we'll dish with that's the 2 moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Compare them.
Oh
moments.
God.
Oh, and then we have to compare them.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh!
you're thinking of a Steel City moment. I'm thinking of a 2 Jagoffs moment. Then we're this or that.
It's like
and
Steel City
the
versus two
moments.
Jagoffs, but we all
Well, there's so many
correspond.
more 2 Jagoffs just 'cause how long it's been around.
True,
so
but
probably gonna be. But there is some good Steel City ones.
this is a good thinking question.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say the Steel City one has to be the episode that Lucas came on just because of the day itself. I just want to put that entire
Yes.
day there because if you think about it, that day, not only did you come on the podcast, not only did we get food, we also did the radio show. We also hung out on campus. There was so much that we did that day. So when we did Steel City for the very first time, it brought together a new friendship. It brought another one closer. We got content for 2 different programs, one on the radio, one that's on the digital airways of Spotify and YouTube and Facebook. So
It was the first time I actually met Lucas in person.
first time you met him in person.
We just
so
chatted through telephone.
the thing
you
that's
know.
hard with Steel City is it's barely been around. I mean, like me and you, like I love our New
Right.
York episode.
We
I think
do.
that was one of our best. We've had some great debates and great moments. But if we're talking about like just favorite moment in general, I just say that day of actually planning on getting Lucas there, having him come.
We
there.
did so much.
We did so much.
We
did
could
so
relive that, and we.
much. That's one that we could relive probably, just because of how jam packed
Yes.
it was.
About two Jagoffs. There's a lot of moments. That I can
Yeah,
think
this
of.
is. I don't know. Like specific moment is harder. I would say like just
Getting-
the overall of being able to kind of change to Jagoffs is my favorite thing about it.
Yes.
Like being able to come in, bring. I mean, I don't like to take this moment for myself, but I definitely helped with it. But it was also to bring your dad on more. The debate aspect wasn't there before me and your dad became like the two co-hosts that you bring on. Taking over the social media aspect, there was no social media pretty much. I mean, there was, but like it was pictures of a computer screen whenever it was uploaded saying it's been uploaded. And then working on all but the behind the scenes, being trusted more by Austin. Like whenever whenever I got the go ahead finally, like he texted me like, don't even worry about like telling me anymore, like sending me stuff, just upload it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like a sign of approval,
Yes.
Yeah, like once I basically like proved myself pretty much.
which was relatively quickly too.
It was relatively quick. Yeah, I got the hang of it real quick because it was my thing. I already liked editing, and then this was just another project for me. So I'd say that overall, and then I mean, me and Austin, we were pretty much silent in our friendship for 5 years before two Jagoffs, pretty much. Nothing happened between us. We just went our own ways. So being able to rekindle the friendship.
And I'm gonna have to. If that's this or that
Yeah.
question, the answer it. So Lucas is pretty much saying
Yes.
rekindling our friendship and growing two Jagoffs. Mine is bringing Lucas on and starting a new one while also developing a current one. I'm gonna have to probably just agree with that
I'm
one
gonna have to go with that
because if you think about it, that right there is what eventually led to the Steel City thing. Because if two Jagoffs we never got back together, you would have never met him. I mean, we probably still would've
everything
met him.
connects, as they say. Everything's a circle of life.
Circle of life. So that was like right around the time like when we started stuff. And I will say this to add on to what Lucas was saying as well. The social media has grown so much. The episodes have grown so much.
The promos are my favorite.
The promos
Especially
are-
when you get
comedic
tortured.
aspects.
Yes.
The comedic
When you get
aspects.
tortured is my
and to be a
favorite.
little serious here as well. There's times in my life where I wouldn't say it's trust issues. I mean, I guess you could say it is trust issues, but like I kind of like to have control over what like I'm doing, like with my podcasting, like with my career and stuff. Like I get like a little worried. I'm like, okay, well maybe this person might not have the same vision as I do. Maybe this person may want to go a different route, and I know that this is the route that's going to get me over the hump, or this is the route that's going to get more viewers, get more engagement, just because I've been in the social media aspect far before I even started podcasting. I've been doing it since I was 12 years old, so I know the social media realm very well. I might not be as good with the editing side of things and the post-production, but I would say that I'm pretty efficient with marketing. I would say I'm efficient with content creating. I would say I'm efficient with a personality, well-spoken, good communicator. But when Lucas first came on, I was a little hesitant at first because I'm like, okay, this is my buddy. I trust him. I love him. He's my man. But I don't know where he wants to go with this. And then once I started to see that he started to get the same vision for me, but he was adding a twist to it, I was like, bingo. That's what I want. That's what I want right there.
Yeah, because now Austin kind of just on certain things, he just kind of has to trust me, especially with like the social media side. Like I kind of give him an idea, and like I said earlier, with making a joke about the Lucas Harris, he really didn't actually like my idea for the Lucas Harris promo.
Nope.
Or no, that was actually the Orange Coke promo, not even Lucas Harris. That was the Orange Coke promo. He actually really didn't like where I was going with it. He actually told me to change it, and I was like, no, dude, just wait, just give me more time. Don't look at how you're doing it. Just wait for me to do it. And then he actually really liked my idea better than what he wanted me to do afterwards. So.
And I even apologized. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I was stressed out from everything. And the thing is with that, too, that's what makes a good team right there.
Yes.
Being able to have those disagreements and talk things through and work out. Because, like, there's times where Lucas changed stuff up, and in all honesty, my idea was a little bit better than what he was originally going with. And then there was times where Lucas was like, well, I wanted him to do something. He's like, no, let's go this way with it. And it turned out better than what I wanted to do. So,
Especially promo posting.
Exactly.
And timing.
So us being able to have those phone calls,
Take a little jab at you.
yeah, until I take a little jab at me while everybody else sentimental.
Hey,
why
you
don't
were actually really freaking out the other day because we posted at 11. You were like,
Yeah.
oh, this sucks, and then actually did.
Literally
actually,
on the phone.
It actually kind of did better than.
He was freaking out. Didn't you see him? Like, he was freaking out. What do you mean posting at 11? He was, like, going to go into full panic mode.
And then it actually did better than some of our other promos.
Yeah.
So.
Some, but could have been better. But it's
It
okay.
It
got-
could have been
how
better.
many views-
We had power outages.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Thank you.
We got a lot of views
Hello?
because all of our Pittsburgh viewers probably weren't really watching.
Couldn't
that
even
day.
listen. They had power outages. Generator issues.
It actually it did really good. Actually, I got 383 right now. Actually, the trade between you and Jack is at 460 on Instagram.
I played. What about Halco?
Oh God. Palco on Instagram is 374.
Already?
Yes,
Yeah.
already.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. The Zoom ones always do really well. And it is a notable name, so.
I would hope so.
W-
On TikTok, it's at 99.
We'll get there.
TikTok is so weird. TikTok gives us
I'll
the,
go with TikTok makes no sense.
Yeah, TikTok also gives us the biggest chances compared to Instagram. Like we've had blow up things on Instagram that did terrible on Instagram, but then TikTok's also the one where we've had times we've gotten literally 0 views after days.
YouTube Shorts was doing pretty well.
TikTok has like the biggest ceiling but the lowest floor. Instagram is more consistent but doesn't get as high.
Yeah, I know YouTube Shorts and Facebook also got some good views on it too. So
Yeah. I think Instagram's probably like our most consistent one though.
Instagram for sure is. Instagram's for sure.
TikTok can either just blow up or do like there's some that have 4 views right now, but then there's one that has 1,900, one that has 1,800.
Wasn't that the one that he got smashed?
Yeah,
out
our
with?
phone
I
call
figured.
when we were talking about is 1,800.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The one Bree made is the most viewed one, right?
I think it's the most viewed, but it got like no interaction pretty much. I think it had over
On
2,000.
Instagram it did. On Instagram it did. Not TikTok.
Well, Instagram always gets like likes and comments and stuff, but TikTok, people aren't really into that kind of stuff.
I know.
People are more into like the skits.
Aren't
and,
you
like,
scared of TikTok over here? You don't have TikTok because of Chinese? Or invade?
What? That's out of context.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that won't download TikTok because they make the point it's a Chinese Communist Party app.
Yeah, no, that literally is a thing.
I mean, that's not why I didn't download. I just don't really care. I think it's overrated. But
Oh, I still have
What-
one.
what-
It has 2,700 views, but it has 20 likes. Our other promo has like 1,800 and it has over 100 likes. And the other one also has like 100 likes almost, I think. So
yeah.
the phone call one has 163 likes. And the chair one has 175 likes.
So TikTok.
Mhm.
TikTok has the biggest ceiling, but also the lowest floor.
Yeah. It's either hit or miss with TikTok, quite literally. Instagram, it's like
TikTok's more of a place where they enjoy skits. So
Yeah,
they don't
Some
really
that could be
care for the other
stupid
stuff.
ass skits that make absolutely no sense.
I
Keep
know.
a picture of Maui. Don't you dun 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 dun.
What? Oh, the
The Hardy one, the phone call one, where it goes in like the sound and it's like
Oh, yeah, that's
flashing on the screen.
That's
Hey, don't you over here? You keep
You
tapping
over
like
here.
this.
No,
don't you-
no,
don't-
no,
stop
no,
it, stop
no.
it, stop it. Bad
Is
Nick,
this what?
bad Nick,
No,
bad
bad
Nick,
No, bad Lucas.
bad Nick.
children, please silence.
We need
Silence,
silence.
children. Huh? I would love to hear what this... So this is the comedic timing they were
This is the
talking
comedic timing, but this is what brings fans though.
Yes.
And anyone that doesn't understand that just doesn't know how podcasting works.
about. Anyway, though, well, Nick, I would like to say, my friend, oh gosh, well, thank you so much for joining us here on Two Jagoffs this week. This was our This or That special. We do so many of them. We have Mr. Jack Dean on. We have Kevin on. You are more than welcome to come back on anytime. You will be back for specials, maybe even some episodes down the line. I know we are planning on trying to bring on some more guests throughout the weekly predictions later this year. Maybe you can come on a week or two
We
throughout
have to
that
be on with
season.
Jumbo Dad.
Of course.
We'll have a lot of butt-to-butt heads
Oh
there.
God.
Oh, goodness. You're a Cowboys. He's a Chiefs fan. Oh, gosh.
Oh God.
Lucas, so we might be the only ones sanes here. the only sane ones
For
here.
a change.
Yeah, for a change. The
Yeah,
Steel-
his dad doesn't care. The first time I ever filmed with his dad got on me.
Oh, my dad won't hold back. He will not hold back.
His dad will speak his mind on you, and it
Yes,
will
he
not
will.
be happy thoughts.
Cowboys all the way then.
And he'll be struggling
God.
stealing McBeam in the corner for the studio while he's doing
yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Most exciting times are still ahead.
Your head's going to be on a steak when you talk to him.
He was fine today when I met him.
I mean, because you're on a podcast and you're not talking about the Cowboys.
But-
go downstairs and talk about the Cowboys. See what he says.
I'm just saying, Jumbo Dad.
He'll say your team's a failure.
Say, hey, Dak Prescott's better than Patrick Mahomes. See what he says.
Oh, you really want to spark the debate?
Please say that.
Okay.
Please.
Nick is going to die.
Nick might die.
Nick, well, this was your first and last appearance on Two Jagoffs after that Cowboys guy. After that,
It's
cover.
always been appreciative, right?
It's always an appreciative. What is that?
My friend from
Grilled-
Florida just sent me this.
Grilled beer brat. Ew. Limited edition.
Oh my
Austin,
god.
this seems like you.
Is that a screenshot?
Huh?
Is that a screenshot? Or is
No,
that-
someone snapped me this. That's in a store. That's his store. He's holding that.
That's nasty.
We should do a limited edition Pringles taste test.
I'd do it. Hook me on the barbecue.
Oh my god, there's multiple cans. He just sent me another one.
Oh my gosh. Pringles Fiesta.
Oh lord.
I'm telling the ass to buy them now. Gotta buy this.
All right. Well, while Lucas is texting about his beer Pringles,
Yeah,
I would
right.
just like to say,
Look,
Nick,
you're a beer Pringles. You're the one that likes beer.
I do. But Nick, thank you so much for coming on Two Jagoffs this week. Would you like to leave any final words with the audience of Two Jagoffs since this was your first time here?
Keep listening to Two Jagoffs. I don't care what anybody says. Keep at it.
For sure.
Keep it the comedic values.
Yes.
Yes,
There's
sir.
going to be a lot of cross-branding between this and Steel City.
Lots of Steel City.
But we're not going to debate which podcast is better because we're all working together
Correct.
as a community.
That is
as
correct.
friendships.
Two
I do have one
Jagoffs.
thing to say. Tim, you still haven't commented. What the heck, man?
Oh, Tim, our buddy. You didn't even know about Tim.
I don't know about
He
Tim.
was going to get free merch if he commented.
Tim never commented?
We
Never
actually
commented.
don't even know a Tim, but somehow it came up. I forget how, and we said if anyone out there's named Tim comments, we will send them multiple things of free merch.
And they never commented.
And no one named Tim ever commented.
I'll comment. Can I get free merch?
Is it Tim?
I could make
I think we only have one fan that lives in New Kent.
I could make an account and I could name it Tim.
Yeah, but whenever you ask for your address, you're gonna say it's in New Kent
Oh, you call
because
it
we have
that.
to send it somewhere.
Oh,
We
now
have to send
Lucas
your
knows
house.
because he's on Life 360.
Oh, yeah.
Now my address, so I'm
you
not
picked me up.
Oh, well, true, but we had to because we know this one over here on Life 360 and directions didn't correspond.
That's like a toll road here. Idiot.
I'm trying to have a sentimental moment with the audience.
just
You guys are over here talking about toll
I'm
roads
just
and Life
saying.
360.
I can't defend myself and really go at it because now he knows where I live, so he could just show up anytime.
I'm not trying to New Kent. I'm
Yeah,
not taking
right.
that trip.
Why? It's a fun trip.
It's like an hour trip.
A long trip. Well, Lucas, would you like to leave any final words now with our Jagoff Mafia? Any of the viewers out there?
No,
There's
it's
a lot
been
of big
fun.
episodes.
It's been fun. It's been comedic.
It's been real.
It's been real. We have a lot of episodes coming up. A lot of people coming on.
Every Sunday.
If this kid flicks me one more time, I'm gonna lose my freaking
Oh!
mind.
Oh!
That's the closest he's ever gotten
Yeah,
to it.
right?
Hey, Austin lost it on brick roads. He,
I did
He
lose it.
F-bombed over brick roads.
First time was because of coffee, and the other one was because of brick roads. It was crazy.
He actually deleted an episode because of how much he swore in it.
Episode 3.
Episode
That's
3.
That's an post-podcast discussion we'll have. But go ahead. Did you-
Okay. Post. Oh, I saw it.
Post-podcast.
I saw it.
But go ahead, before you almost crash out of there.
I,
I'm really going. He's going at it today.
I know, we're going over a time limit. Come on, Lucas.
are we?
Yes.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We got 10
Oh,
minutes
look
still.
at the clock. It's right in front of you. Don't look at me like that.
Shut up. This guy over tweeted
Yeah, right?
Tweedle thumbs over here. No, but no, it's been fun. I'm happy you finally joined us here on Two Jagoffs.
Yes, sir. And like Nick said before, there'll be multiple Steel City brandings and stuff as these two put their shoes on my brand new jeans I'm only wearing for the second time ever. Thank you all so much for tuning into Two Jagoffs. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, knock it off, you two. Keep in mind, we have lots of special guests every Sunday. We got a brand new interview. We've had so many different interviews in the past. We're going to take a break from the game shows for a little while, so interviews are going to continue, but the specials will be around. Until next time here on... I'm not ending the episode, though. Come on, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Two Jagoffs. Stay tuned for the interviews. Big guests coming on. I'm excited for it. I know you guys as well. Thank you all for the support. We truly appreciate it. Until next time here on Two Jagoffs, we will see you all in the next one.
Peace.